Okay, so we're here. Blake's built me a table and we're gonna put it to good use today. We're gonna up-pot some of our plants because they've outgrown the tiny little cells they're in. Okay, so we've got a mix here of all kinds of things. These are Brussels sprouts that we talked about earlier in a different video that are just kind of small and I probably won't do anything with them. We've got some herbs, some flowers, some peppers. It's just kind of a mix of things. We have things that didn't come up, both of which I think are flowers. Yes. So we're just gonna bump them up, maybe separate some, and go from there. Okay, we're gonna start with the sage. These cell packs are from Bootstrap Farmer. I believe it's 72 cells, but the hole to push them up is tiny and my finger doesn't fit in it, so I use a pin. And we just pop it right out. Okay. And there's, you can see there's 2 plants. Just trying to gently tease them apart. You are gonna break roots, but plants are resilient, so. There are plants that hate being messed with. So maybe research that before you just go pulling things apart, but I'm just gonna make a little spot. And we have one hibiscus that I started from seed from my own plant in our backyard. And there's only one in here. So this one is pretty easy. We're just gonna do it like that and backfill. Some Megatron jalapenos. There's 2 plants. Got some lobella here that I have oversown. So we're just gonna separate it and give it some space. Probably just gonna divide it in quarters because lobella does fine in clumps anyway, but this is a little much. This one has a lot more tiny ones, less true leaves on these. So I might just cut this one in half. Like that. So we've got snapdragons. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'll probably quarter these because quite a bit of them have true leaves. They're tiny, but they're true leaves. Just like that. And you can still see, like, there's a ton of them in here. Right. So you can see this one is much less crowded, as is this one, even though it's on the corner. Okay, and then this is a seed packet of snapdragons that did not do so hot. I've got that one, that one, and this one literally has one. Next, I'm gonna do this dahlia. I got these seeds from Floret, and if I can remember correctly, these are the petite florets. But I didn't label it, I just put dahlia. Probably because I don't care. I planted 4 dahlias, but only 2 of them came up, and they've been planted for a long time. Dahlias can germinate super sporadically. So if you plant some and it takes forever, or some come up and some don't, give it a little longer. But these have been planted for a very long time and never came up, so. Let's see, we've got 2 left, and I've got 2 eggplants. So we're gonna do eggplant. Okay, you should never pull on the actual plant stem, but again, do as I say, not as I do. Here's an update on our tomatoes we started the other day. Still waiting on this Aunt Molly's. I did earlier take the tag and move some dirt to expose the seed, and it's swollen, so it will be coming up. It just hasn't yet. Same for this Amish paste, the same way. But we've got tomatoes sprouting. I think all of them have, other than that. I have one tiny green tomatillo. Oh, this one also is coming up. I checked. I planted some mallow, pink mallow, but none of that has come up. I also didn't look to see if I needed to cold stratify it or not, but the purple tomatillo, I got 3. I didn't even know I planted 3, so that's a win. We just have a few things left. We've got cayenne peppers. This tiny little thing is rosemary. A bunch of carnation. This is a bunch of carnation. This is carnations, and these are lace flowers back here. Now, I am gonna be very careful separating the lace flowers because they don't particularly love being separated. They're a little leggy. So when I gently tease them apart, I'm gonna replant them deeper so they're not so tall. Okay, so I'm gonna separate these, but I'm not gonna separate each individual stem. I'll probably just do, see, this has 6 in it, so maybe just shoot for 3 and 3. Like that. Right, well, 2 came out pretty easily. I said I wasn't gonna separate each individual one, and I did. I have one empty spot. But these are all the lacy blues. We'll just stick in the front one. I have purchased things like this before, but my preferred method is to save it from all the plants that I buy, because as much as I start from seed, I still buy. Good practice is to clean all these every time you take something out of them, but I never do that, and I've never had any problems. So until I do, I'm not going to be doing that. To make these fit, I cut one of these into thirds, so that it fills a tray. I'm going to fill this with soil, and then we'll get our plants moved over. Okay, we've got enough for lace flowers at least. This is what one looks like. I'll bring you in close for this, even though there's not much to it, just so you can really see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna take our seedling, make a hole with my finger, slip it down in there. Filled tray, separated lace flower. Let's find something to up-pot our carnations into. I have 6 of these and 5 carnations, so this will work great.
The rain
is it coming?
Coming.
Yeah? All right. I'm gonna use these to bump these up. Okay, this is the rosemary. This is maybe still a bit too early to separate, but I'm doing it now, so I'm just gonna do it because this one doesn't even have a true set of leaves. Well, it does, but they are tiny. This one has 2 sets, so. Everything is up potted. Everything we've done today. See you next time.